Hey, everyone! That's intro. That's intro right there. I'm lazy.
Okay.
This is, to go over this, I mentioned previously, this is Group 1 today. We are doing Group 1. I mentioned previously in the last recording, or last stream, that we were going to be running with Group 1 sessions this weekend, and this is Group 1's first session. We're going to pick up from there, or go into it from there, just so everyone is up to speed on what's happening here. First, the world introduction for your group, so you all are thoroughly... so you all know at least the broad overview of things. Two continents. The first, a land of harsh, cold, endless rain and coastal disasters. Gaspillage, a hub of modernity. Carts fueled by steam, firearms that are powered by compressed air. A capital city that will enrapture all who experience it even decades after they first see it, due in part to the constant advances made within its limits. The second is a desert landscape of blistering nightly heat and foggy, humid days. Eremos, a land of mystery, a land that holds the secrets of humanity's beginnings far beneath its dunes, with only a few artifacts and locations ever discovered in its 700 years of recorded history. The Crescent Ocean splits these two landmasses to the east of Gaspillage, and the Typhoon Sea to the west. A small collection of islands resides in the south of the Crescent Sea. This archipelago is named the Circus Whale Isles. Far above the ground, shining brightly down on the world and looming ever-presently overhead, is a moon, cracked, broken, fractured, as it has been for as long as any can remember. Let me pick up from there. For those that need to know this game is heavily involves notes. For the players, it involves a lot of notes. If you want to record dates and stuff, I will be telling you dates pretty often. And yeah, so I'll put this date in chat as I say it out loud. The date is 25/06/452, or for those from Eremos, it is Rolling Sands Day 65 of the 700th rotation, and I'll put this in chat so you all may take notes if you'd like. Rain pours down in the streets around you. A motor cart speeds by, nearly hitting you. This is the fourth of many that have nearly collided with you and other vehicles as traffic builds up. Comes this way! We need to get out of this rain! Alexei, an old friend of yours, has called you for a meeting. He's a fairly handsome brown-skinned man, a native born of Eremos. His hair blows and sticks to his face as the downpour continues to bore down on the busy streets of Wessex. He ducks into a small coffee shop under the cover of an overhanging balcony from the apartments above. The bell dings as the door opens. And he does enter, of course, ahead of you all, as you are crossing or at least finishing crossing the street. And you do hear...
We're all together?
You don't know each other, but you are all together currently, kind of all escaping the rain to see that. In this moment, you're all escaping the rain amongst like 2 or 3 others, and you do hear from behind the counter, a young woman calls out, "Come on in, out of the rain, come on!"
Coming in.
Yeah, can I scan the surrounding area? What does it look like? Are there any open tables?
Yeah, you see your friend Alexei is currently already making his way over to a table right now.
So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go up to the bar and order 5 shots. 5 or 4.
This is a coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah, the one behind there is like drying a mug and putting it on the rack. A steam powder generator hisses like a snake in your ear. She pulls a lever to turn on the stove top. She begins to prepare a fresh pot of coffee. And you see Alexei sit at a table in the far corner of the establishment, kind of beckoning you all to take a seat.
I go sit down.
Like what? As I gotta sit down and gesture to the bar. 1 espresso?
She looks at you and goes, "Oh, right away, of course, 1 espresso." And she begins to kind of get a secondary cup off the side, and you join the rest. What about you? I won't say your character name yet. What about you, Chris? So are you joining them as well at the table?
Is there a separate table that's like away from them? I don't like sitting with people.
I mean, it's like think like diner booth tables. We're kind of like rounds around on the exterior or on the interior of it. So there's like a booth directly adjacent to that one. And this is how Alexei looks. Here you go. I will shift Z him.
Excuse me.
And I will also put your group token on the map, as you are right there in Wessex. Speaking of, I will put you on the map for the city.
Oh my.
Oh, I was about to say, man, it was just very pixelated.
And you are over in this side of town.
I'm assuming we're in that building right there.
It's just a broad area. The building itself doesn't matter specifically right now. But
Well,
it's just that's just where you are in town. And if you would like, I can describe to you what each of these different districts really represents. If you are interested in that, of course, to give you a bit of background on things.
I think you should describe them as we go, like as we arrive there.
Okay. In that case, since you are currently in Old Town, I will describe that one first. Where is it? Old Town was the first district when Visix was founded. Houses and buildings that retain a more rustic aesthetic, and businesses that belong more to families than the city or governments. Old Town is what many consider to be the soul of the city. This district is more of a one large community rather than just another section of city. Pretty much is what Old Town is as a whole. And you are currently like on one of the outskirted kind of coffee shops in Old Town.
Okay. I'm gonna order a frappe.
Okay. As you put in your orders
Frappe.
and take a seat, you all kind of doff your coats or whatever you have on to kind of get some semblance of dryness. And Lex looks over to you all and goes, or kind of gesturing to you as well from the other booth. Looks to the three of you and goes, "Sorry to call you on such short notice. I was just a bit overeager and thought my closest confidants would like to hear what excites me so. Oh, I'm being awfully rude." And he kind of gestures first to, I will see as I go. Gestures first to the one at the other booth. This is Lucian. Lucian, this is, and he gestures over to this figure. This is Drew. Drew, this is my friend Jalil.
Who? What's his name?
There is, well, you're Lucian. Here, to make it easier, Chris is Lucian. Jose is Drew. Tarek is Jalil.
Gilio or Chilio?
Jalil.
Oh,
Actually,
Jalil.
it's Galil.
Jesus. Galil.
Yalil.
Oh, it's Yalil. My
Jalil.
bad. My bad. No, I pronounced it wrong. My bad. My bad.
Yalil.
They just
No.
greetings all.
Gotta make
How
note of that.
dare you?
Drew, very more at your service.
Lil.
And give you all a moment to get acquainted at the moment. If you all would like to introduce yourselves further, of course. 'Cause I know
Is what's our friend's name? Alexis.
Alexi.
Alexi. Is he at the table?
He is, yes.
And from my understanding, we all know him from different. I
Different.
haven't met.
Overall, just different.
Mhm.
Yeah, just however.
What do I know about Alexi?
Alexi, and I'll pull up his notes real quick. So, at least you all know this about Alexi because he is one of your close friends.
Yeah.
Where is it? Scroll down. Sorry, I gotta find his notes real quick. Alexi is a history and art enthusiast, like a huge nerd for history, all things history and art. Super energetic, and enjoys lots of group activities and traveling and stuff like that. But overall, he's very involved in the historical and artistic community as a whole, and has a huge passion for, I guess, anything that involves cultural discoveries and things along that line.
Have I gotten my coffee yet? My espresso?
Not yet, it's still being made. You can still hear the kind of sound of the steam machine, or like the steam pot, or stovetop being kind of powered to get it moving.
Alright. Yalil will is just kind of tapping the table a little impatiently, but not, nothing crazy, just biding time. Asks everybody at the table, "So, how have we all come together?" Or, shit, we're talking. I assume everybody's speaking the Gaspillage language.
The language in Gaspillage is Kodukel. But yeah, same thing. They're speaking some form of the Gassian language.
And say it's one of Yalil's or I guess it's not his strongest language, but he'll say, "So, how is everybody knowing each other?"
I, I met Alexis. There were a music festival one day, and we've been friends ever since. He invited me to this festival to meet some of his acquaintances for a certain project that I'm unaware of.
They all turn and look
I
at
didn't
you,
know.
Lucy.
Yeah, I understand.
Duh. I'm just gonna sit there in silence.
Alexi will clap his hand and goes, I still have a few ears back home, and since things are getting a bit awkward between this meeting of friends, I will jump in and tell you why I've called you all here. From what I heard, there was a recent archaeological discovery found in the dunes. I don't know the exact details, but from what I heard, the upper class of the world is scrambling to get artifacts, or to get the artifacts displayed in their galleries of their homes. And I'm not into. I know some of you aren't as into archaeology as I am, but whatever interest you hold, something of such significance must still hold some awe, I assume. And at this point, the lady does walk over, puts a fresh cup of coffee for all of you, and for those that order specific drinks, you get your espresso and you get your frappe.
Yeah.
Alex kind of looks up to her and smiles. Thank you, Sherry. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without another cup of your finest roast. She kind of turns her head and smiles, a bright, toothy smile. You're still quite a flatterer, Alexi. I hope you and your friends enjoy. And he kind of sits back and takes a sip as he looks back to your group. All the drinks kind of distributed. I was thinking that we could all see the artifact that is unveiled, or when it is unveiled, we could go see it together.
They're meaning to unveil it.
Yes. These are brand new finds, and they're definitely working on. At least they assume they're bringing it over to the galleries for a showcase eventually. And they definitely want us to take the time to see it.
Do you have a date for that?
Not yet, no. But this is if you are interested, of course. You don't have to go.
I'm always down to learn something new.
Okay.
Think of it as like a big, like a friend excursion. And can someone please roll me D100 at this moment? Need someone roll me D100, please.
Jesus,
One person.
holy-
One roll. 83.
83.
Okay.
And you guys blow up and die.
Dang.
As you're talking, you hear the bell kind of ding 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 open, and someone else walks in. And you see like a looks to be like a younger woman, or like about the same age as Alexi, which I believe like mid-20s. Check real quick. Oh, don't do that. I'll pick it up. You see, there it is. Yeah, you see a woman like, you want to say late 20s, early 30s woman, very formal attire, formal-ish attire rather, enters the coffee shop with a few kind of colleagues, and they're just, overall speaking very, not loudly, but they're not hushed up. It's a very quiet coffee shop. When they walk in, the volume definitely does go up an octave, a bit loud, or at least a few decibels in volume overall. And they kind of sit like maybe 2 or 3 booths away from you guys, but the conversation by them is still relatively easy to hear if you are interested in listening at all, of course.
Can I eavesdrop on the conversation?
You're welcome to. And while you're eavesdropping, Alexi is still having the conversation with Jalil or you said Yalil, right, with the Y?
Yeah.
Still having a conversation with Yalil and Druid while that's happening. Go ahead and just roll me wisdom, please, Lucian.
Oh,
As I get my coffee and start to perk up a little bit more and lean in. Alexi, so this artifact, what do you know of it?
If I was to wager a guess, a recent dig. It has to be from that. They've been digging in an old village somewhere in Ermos, last I heard. I believe if it is from there, it is at least an artifact dating back a couple hundred years. So
That
it
would
might
be
divulge a lot of information about the culture, or at least the lifestyles of people back then in Eremos.
the Eremos is their history is unknown, mostly. Yes.
More so lately, undiscovered, or recently, bits and pieces have been dug up, but yes, relatively unknown history in Eremos, considering how long it's been around too, and the culture of word of mouth storytelling. This is something that is still all this stuff being brought up is overwhelming at time, but it's great to see the world is finally taking notice of what our home has to offer. Kind of gesturing to you,
Mm.
With that 7, Lucian, you don't hear all the fine details, but you do make out. It's not hard to hear like overall conversation. From what you can gather, they're talking about one of their friends that left town. That's about all you can really gather as they kind of volume moves up and down in conversation. They kind of hush. They get a bit of hush around like the finer details of people's lives, but so they're talking about a friend that left town to look for something or other, like on a little travel excursion. That's all you can really make out with that role. And at this point, Alexa kind of looks at the watchers and goes, ah! And he takes another sip of the coffee and goes, I have to somewhere to be in an hour. Sorry to call you all here and leave on such short notice, but you guys should get acquainted. Friends of mine always would mingle well. And he starts to put his coat back on. I'll call you with details about when we're seeing this artifact. And he kind of walked out to the door and exited into the sodden streets of the city at that point. Kind of in a definite hurry at this moment.
Mm.
I just look over to, you said Yael or
Yalil.
Yalil. And then what? So, how's the espresso?
But sorry, what expression?
I said, how's the espresso?
Oh. Takes another small sip. Well, I'm having better in other places, but it's good.
Yeah. Oh, I've had the best brew back at home.
And your cafe is
Pardon?
good? Your cafe is good?
Yes, the utmost.
There's nothing quite like it. Stimulates a conversation, And you know of this history of Eremos?
I don't really know too much, but from what I've heard, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't.
Do I notice at all that our friend here's eavesdropping?
Are you being subtle about your eavesdropping, Lucian?
Sure, why not?
Then go ahead and roll me either dexterity or intelligence, your choice.
Oh, Jesus.
I need you to roll me either wisdom or intelligence, Yadil. Yalil?
Oh, me?
Yeah, wisdom
Sorry.
or intelligence, see if you can pick up on anything.
Lil has disappeared.
Also, when you get a chance, Chris, I know you saw the DM message. When you get a chance...
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, thank you. No, it's not a rush, so I can have it on my note sheet. Before. He's... The very least you gather, he's not fully paying attention to the conversation, but he's not eavesdropping anyone right there. He's kind of just hanging about. He's like half there, looking at you all, and half kind of just checking out the overall surroundings of the area, it seems.
I'll lean a little bit closer to the table. I've heard of things here, of some operations. Are you two from this area?
No, just traveling for the festival.
Any of you know of the Honorworth family?
Does it ring a bell?
There's great secrets in history, and information sometimes can be used as power. I'm always curious of these discoveries people are making of old things. Maybe it's just me, but it's findings sometimes can give a great light to what is happening in these days.
Lucian, you are from Visix, so you would know of the Honorsworth family. I mean, I guess if Drew ever spent time looking into like researching, like again, not researching, but looking into history at all, you would know of them. But if you just weren't interested in history, you wouldn't know too much about the family as a whole. However, Lucian would know about them just from being in the city itself.
Wait, you said Lucian or Drew?
Lucian knows about them. If you had looked into any history at all in your past, Drew, you would have heard about them as well. But it's up to you, of course, at that point. But Lucian definitely has heard of the Honorsworth family.
I have.
Yeah, they're one of the first of all, they were one of the founding families of Visix. They're the ones that, or at least the older one of the older ones, Jameson Honorsworth was the one that had created the bioanimal, or at least popularized the bioanimal gene therapy thing that. Oh yeah, he founded the medical center that is currently in the city, and he was going to popularize the gene therapy using animal genes. And currently, other than that, from just broad knowledge, there is an honor on the city council called the Interlude or the Interlock, which is the name of the council of Visix, and there's an honor that's on that council. So you would know that very least, Lucian, just from your field of work and all, and like just living in the city as a whole.
I see.
Yeah, they're
Jesus.
pretty well known family.
Cross my legs and lean back out, and nevertheless, Alexei's been a great friend, and I'm sure if you're friends of Alexei, it's not for no reason.
Well, while they're talking, can I go get a coffee?
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
You were given an on the house cup of coffee from the lady that was there. But you're welcome to get more specialized coffees or specific orders if you'd like, of course, as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that that group of people still there having a loud conversation?
Yeah, they're still chatting, shooting the shit right now.
Okay, I try to eavesdrop.
Go ahead and roll me wisdom, please, or wisdom, or at this point I'd say wisdom or intelligence.
Do they have pumpkin spice in this time?
Sure. That's who they wouldn't have it.
What's the lady's name?
You didn't get her name.
Oh, I didn't.
No one got the server's name so far.
Damn, that's worse.
Dang.
Alright, what? Chris's first roll was 7 for his eavesdropping. That's not worse.
Oh, I see. That's.
They still have a failure.
Yeah, the higher the number, the better.
You get a little bit more out of the conversation, but still a broad thing. And they were talking about one of their friends that went out of town. At this point in the conversation, they're kind of theorizing like, oh, I wonder where they went. And then you kind of faintly hear that they went off to look for something for work. Is all you can pretty much pick up from that. That's all you can get additional from that. That they left town to look for something for work.
Gotcha.
But nothing more than that. No finer details.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. You order the pumpkin spice from the lady at the counter. She nods and just goes, "Oh, and while you're here, please." And she kind of hands off these two their receipts for the drinks that Yalil and Drew ordered. Whenever they're done with their drinks, just have them come up here and pay, please.
I look at the receipts and just like make like a subtle chuckle, and then walk towards the table.
Okay. They don't cost. The drinks don't cost much.
I look at the receipt and I look up to the other.
Just-
I'm like, oh, I seem to have left my Vixen currency back at home. I apologize.
Yeah.
Someone put there.
Ah, I see.
That's the total cost right there for the 2 drinks.
How much are you paying for me? Sorry, I'm broke. No money.
Are you?
Can I grab the receipts and go back up to the missus?
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, I'm gonna butcher this. Ugh. Excuse me, darling.
Yes. How can I help you?
I'm going to take care of their drinks.
Oh, mighty kind. And she
Then- Hand her 3 cards.
thank you. And as you hand her the card, she sends over your drink.
Oh,
Is about that.
totally forgot I had one.
You order the pumpkin spice. And this is the price for your drinks.
Damn. Okay. I hand her another 2 cards.
Yep. All right. Then all the tabs have been paid off at this point.
May I ask what your name is?
Oh, I am oh shit. Oh shit. She wrote the name.
Nice to meet you. Oh shit.
I am Julie.
Stephanie. Julie.
Like that, Julie.
I was close.
2 E's.
What?
Nice to meet you, Julie.
While this is
Likewise.
happening, I want to walk over to the group and be like, excuse me, but can I help over here that you all are looking for your friend, eh?
It's like 4 of them. They all turn around like a side eye.
Well, maybe if you shut the second.
Damn! The one that first walked in, that was like wearing the kind of more formal attire, looks at you and goes, yeah, we are. I don't assume you know of our friend, but
Well, I may not know of your friend, but I am an excellent tracker.
well, they're not missing per se. We're just wondering where they went. Is all. But we do appreciate the
Well-
kindness. However, if you would, if things do transpire that way, and we require assistance, she hands you a business card. You can
Well,
contact.
well, speaking of cards, would you mind loaning me one?
For
Tea?
for tea. Okay, she does. She will give you one card.
Let's go.
Hey man, you owe me for that damn coffee.
I planned on sliding it to you. That's exactly why I got one. I just didn't want to give you a mine.
At that point, she will go and go. She'll stand
That's
with her
ruthless.
her group and goes, "Well, it was nice talking to you, but if you're going to move on now, have a lovely day."
You as well. And I go back to the table, just playing with the card, ready to give it to Yan. Yeah.
Lucian.
Yeah. He's, yeah.
At this point, Lucian, you do come back to your booth with your pumpkin spice.
I just slide you
I've
the card.
handled your tabs.
Much appreciated. And slide you the card.
Add one card back to your currency.
Got your game.
Not you.
Thank
You say the same, but you add one, Lucian. That being the seeing as 2 of you are out of towners, one of you is a local.
Is there any nearby?
Oh, while I'm at it. Chris, put anywhere on this map you'd like.
None.
Put down where you'd like your house to be. Use like the text tool.
My
Put down-
house.
Yep, put down, use the text tool and put down where you'd like your house to be in this map. Anywhere on the map, doesn't matter.
I hate
What's his net
downtown.
worth? How many floors is this house gonna have?
Bruh.
It depends.
He's an old town.
It's probably gonna be. I mean, things in Old Town are like condos and townhouses mainly.
Send his broke ass to the labor district.
Damn.
I mean, that's honestly that's where I was gonna put that.
Yeah,
house.
it's fine. I'm saying, but most houses in this area are like townhouses. Like most things in the city are townhouses.
I like my occasional walks, so let's go. How the hell do I do this?
On the left side of the bar, just grab the text tool and just type out your thing.
Text tool. Alright.
And while that's happening, I assume you all are exiting the coffee shop at this point. Unless you're
Yes,
still
I'm
talking.
looking for it in.
All right. Plenty of hotels around. If you want to go sightseeing, you're welcome to do it, of course, as well. Let me just make tokens for everyone. Unless y'all want to stay as a group, I'm making tokens for you all right now individually.
I want to go to 8, like the closest inn, and just afternoon. Is there any vacancy here?
One second, here, I'll get it. One second. Let me just do that. This one will be true. How about Yalil and Lucian? You guys hanging out together, or are you guys splitting up as well?
How are we supposed to be contacted about this artifact?
Alex said he'd call you. He has more information.
Okay.
Oh wait, we have numbers.
Does
Can
he
I get
have-
your number?
Yeah.
I'm
Does he have
calling you.
all of our numbers?
Yeah,
Or-
you guys are close friends. He's all your numbers.
Before I depart for the inn, I'm gonna ask to trade numbers with them.
Yeah, whoever wants to
We're
trade
just all
numbers.
exchanging numbers.
Yeah, whoever wants to trade numbers, you're welcome to do so.
Okay. Let's trade numbers.
Alright,
Yeah.
that might not right now.
Don't write an actual number out. Don't write an actual number out.
Ooh, bop, bop,
It's
beep,
not-
beep.
I got you.
Anyways, Lucian and Yalil, are you guys hanging out together in town, or are you guys splitting up as well after the coffee shop?
How early is it?
At this point in time, it is about like 3 p.m.
Yeah,
Alright.
coffee and then.
Gee, I just want to see the urge not to put your number was very hard to fight.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, it's up to you two if you guys want to hang out together or not. Otherwise, I'll make your tokens separate.
I'll be probably going to a library or something.
Okay, in that case.
Is there a tool shop nearby?
Oh, plenty, yeah.
I like tools.
Lucian, and this one is Yalil. So we'll put Yalil's any library. Doesn't matter what libraries are, or like doing like the big central library of the city.
How long have I been in town long? In physics?
I think you've been here for about like maybe a week at tops, week at most.
Probably would have been to the larger library already, and go to a smaller library, but still maybe ask around on the streets about any
Okay.
places that
Put
have
you like around
old
here then. Lucian's looking for a tool shop. Put you around here. And then Drew's looking for a place to sleep. Put you around like here. Okay. Just also to preface things, in town there are like I'm not sure the documents, but there are different kinds of vehicles that are in use. Public transport around the cities is free. I keep forgetting I have to adjust the map. Let me make a note for myself. Because there are trains that run between major cities. I have to make a note for myself. I'll worry about that next time. Add trains. Add train lines. But yeah, there are like inner city, like they're basically buses, but they're just like they're more like trolleys, like old timey trolleys. But they are fueled by steam. So yeah, a cross between a trolley and a bus, fueled by steam. They hold like 30 people tops. But yeah, so from the shop where you are, Lucian, about like a 20-minute ride. For you, Jaleel, about the same, yeah. And then for you, Drew, your bus ride is like 15 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So in that case, we'll go to Drew first. Drew, you arrive, kind of just going on the Steam cart, the transport cart around till you see like a hotel or inn that piques your interest, and you kind of hop off at that stop and enter. They do have vacancy for the evening. It is 5 cards every 3 nights.
Do I know how long the festival is supposed to be?
The festival you're here for, Founders Harvest, is in 12 days.
Oh, damn. I'm not about to buy 12 days worth of fucking card. Okay. I'll just put down the 3.
Well, no, it's 5 cards for 3 days. You could do... What would that be? It'd be 20 cards for up until the festival.
I'm not doing that. No. I only have 25.
Damn.
Damn. It's on a broke status.
I just do one night and do like 0.75 card.
You cannot just do one night. You can do 3.
Damn. Okay, I'll do the 3 for 5.
All right. And of course you're welcome to call to crash at one of your new friends' house.
Wait, they have houses?
I mean, Lucy has a house. You know
I'm calling Alexis. I'm calling Alexis. Give me my cards back.
Lucy's a local. Alexi is.
I
He's
don't
from
know.
Eremos, but he does live in Gaspiage in Visix.
Okay, I'm 5 cards. 5 play cards. Just step out and dial up Alexi.
You go to a payphone and call Alexi.
Yeah.
I mean, you just
I'm not
split
going
off.
to a payphone. I have a cell phone. Don't try to charge me
There are
half
no
a card
cell
for this.
phones. There are no cell
Oh
phones.
my god.
There
You
are-
just said I gave him my number.
Yes, there are payphones. They're free all around the city.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
call him if I call
It's
him.
gonna be.
Some Steam cards have like radios or phones in them as well, but other than that, most phones are either in buildings or on phone booths that are in the city.
Okay, now I'm gonna call Alexi for the free.
You just left. He just left like 20 minutes before you left, so he does not answer because he's not home.
Okay. I try yes here. Yeah.
Who?
You're Lil, bro.
No,
You're
no,
Lil.
you don't live
Lucian?
Lucian.
What?
Yeah, I just combined them.
Hell.
Damn, I was close.
Yes.
I mean,
Call
because
Lucian.
considering Lucy is not home, I assume you don't answer either. Lucy.
For fuck's sakes, I just need somewhere to stay.
Spend the 5 cards, dog.
I'm not spending 5 cards for somewhere to stay. I just start
Bro,
walking around
just
with
go
my
do some
cup
like
out.
contract work. What class are you
No,
again?
I just start walking around with my fucking frap cup out, shaking it for change.
Yeah, what class are you? Aren't you like the mechanic? Like, aren't you like the fucking engineer, something like that? What are you,
Yeah, I'm a carpenter. Let me go to the carpenter shop.
bro?
Like a
Just
wood shop or something.
go find some work somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look
This
for like
broke ass
contractors.
bitch is walking around with this cup now.
Where's the nearest contractor?
Okay, in that case, while you're doing that, looking for a place to work, we're gonna go over to Lucy and look at at a tool shop. Lucy enter one of the smaller kind of family-run tool shops / general stores.
I just browse around.
Yeah, anything in particular you're looking for exactly?
Is there like a perk system when it comes to tools, or it's just like I'm just gonna collect some stuff?
Depends. I mean, obviously there are certain tools. In my game, at least, there are certain tools that do certain things. You can't just use like a hammer on everything. But that's like for finer uses. Other than that, you can buy like broad tool boxes that have everything you need.
Okay.
But also,
What kind of? Can I walk up to the counter and talk to he or she?
yeah, you see like a tall looking woman looks down at you and goes, "Duh."
I'm looking for. What's the oldest disgusting metal toolbox you have in this place?
She will like scoff for a second, and you see like there's a door behind the booth. She walks back there, and you see it looks to be like where they repair or refurbish tools. She's bring like an old rusted box with like dingy tools that look like they've been worn and torn. Bits of like boat barnacle encrusting on them. They're definitely like a seafarer's toolbox at some point in time.
What's the color?
The toolbox? Or,
Color's important. Yeah.
it's like a It's like a green and red. Got like a green bottom, like a red like top where it flips open.
I like it. Magnificent. This is just what I wanted. How much?
5.
5. For this nasty nothing of a toolbox. 5.
Duh.
3.
4.
3.5. Can you rip cards?
You cannot rip cards.
Okay.
She would go. 3 in the coffee.
3 in the coffee.
She points to the coffee machine across the room that she was like going to.
3 in the coffee. Deal. And I shake her hand.
Yep, she shakes your hand. Open up the kind of toolbox to show you that all the tools are definitely in there. These are like old, dingy tools too, but they're all in there.
I like old dingy.
And she closes it up,
Alright.
pushes it over to you, and then waits for the cards and the coffee. Yeah. Just mark off 3 cards, and you get her a cup of coffee from the coffee machine on the other side of the room.
Well, I make. Oh Jesus. Well, I make her her cup of coffee. Can I spit in it?
You can. Are you doing it stealthily, or you're just doing it? You're just doing it normally.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'll make. How do you like your coffee?
Dark.
My type of woman. Make the coffee and hand it to her.
She would nod her head in approval at you after glancing you over, and say, "Thank you for the work."
Then
she sits back down at the
I
table.
grab my old dingy, nasty, barnacle toolbox and walk out.
You can add that to your inventory. A special note for that though, I will put in here in the chat so you can record this.
It has a baby kraken inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it? Gotta find something real quick. It's an important note I gotta find real quick. It's basically a note that's saying they can break.
A toolbox?
No, the tools they're like old right now. Gotta find the note. I gotta find where I have items that break in there. Probably under damage. Yeah. There we go. Just so you're aware. Just so that for that note there, if you want to check the official, if you're looking if you're in the Discord and look over at the player documents, you go to the official player rulebook. You don't go there right now, but I'm saying you want to get a refresher on it. Damaged weapons, just for the sake of Rick writing. There's a check to fix them. Anytime you either use them while they're damaged or you try to fix them, you have to roll. On a 70 or above, they are either fixed or they keep working. On a 50 or 60, nothing happens. Well, I guess since this is damaged pretty much for you, on a 50 plus, they remain the same if you're using them, and on a 40 or below, they become unusable entirely. And if you try to fix them,
Can you repair the
yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you're trying to repair them, you have to roll 70 plus on the check to fix them. On a 50 to 60, they remain the same, and on a 40, they become unusable. So when trying to repair them, there's still a chance of them not working. Basically to summarize, rolling a 40 or below, or I guess it'd be a... Where is it? Rolling a 49 or below will break the tool.
Awesome.
Yeah, just so if you want to refresh on it, that's just so you know. But with that, we're gonna jump over to Yalil. You find a small little public library you can go to. It's got like it's one story. It's got a good number of bookshelves, not a whole bunch, and a small area. It looks definitely like it was more intended for like students to use this area to read, like school students to. But yeah. Hey, Leo,
Yes.
you were in the library.
No.
You hear what I said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, when?
Just now. I was just talking to you.
That whole time?
This is a small library. That's all I'm gonna say this time, you motherfucker. It's a small library.
Okay.
But you found a library.
Walk up to the desk. Hello?
Yeah, how can I help you? You need assistance or something?
I am looking for. Hopefully, I'm not being too loud. Do you have privacy policy loud in this library?
Not right now. No, when it is school hours, we do.
Oh, okay, good. I'm.
Not that loud though.
Well, I'm.
Just like normal.
Sorry?
Normal volume works. You don't got no yelling. But normal volume is fine, of course, if you want to just talk.
Oh, okay. Well, can I
When you're
have?
whispering again, you can just talk normally.
This is okay. Okay. Well, so I can
No, you're
I
too
have?
loud now. Not like normal. Like not.
This is not.
Oh,
this-
okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Like my normal. Okay.
Oh, just go.
Well, I'll say it like this. Okay. Can you point me in the direction of some things like history books, your the people about this place, and do you have a section like this?
Oh yes, yeah. You want history of the city or of the nation or or what in particular are you looking for?
Well, maybe I'm not from here. Who's these peoples of importance here?
The most important people I can think of would of course be anyone from the Honestworth family. It'd be notable explorers, people like along the or council members.
Councils. So it's you have system for councils here. It's not. What is workings? You have a president.
No, we have it is a council that runs things.
For counseling who? So bad children?
No,
What?
no,
what
no.
it-
Gaspillage has the government of Gaspillage is at least of mainly Gaspillage as a whole, but especially Bissix. It is what is it called? A geneocracy is intellectuals are the ones that are in charge of our city and our nation as a whole. They're called the Interlock. They are the brightest minds we have in all of Gaspillage.
They are very shining. They have like a scared child.
No.
You say brightest.
Like the
You don't
smartest,
like the darkness?
the most intelligent
Ah.
people. Sorry.
Okay. It's smart people. Yeah.
So
Well,
yes, more important would be like the Honestworth family and
I've heard this name. They are living in here.
they are one of the larger. Well, they're one of the larger families as a whole in Gaspillage. They have a lot of projects that involve philanthropy, history, medicine. Those are mainly the big three things are those areas.
And they have they do public works.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I-
There's the more public work is done by the eldest son, or I guess the youngest son. They have an eldest daughter and a younger son. The son does most of the public workings, and the father is more into history. And then the father's younger brother is more into medicine.
Ah,
I'm not sure what the family head's daughter or his wife does, but at the very least I know what he does, his brother does, and his son does.
Do they have I heard it's some things being revealed. It's artifacts, some history.
Oh yeah, the reclamation project. Yeah. That is it's been a long ongoing project that has been funded by the Elder family. That's where all the digging has been done over in Neramos. It's been helmed by them. They've been bringing lots of artifacts here and there, to and fro. So,
They come in big.
But are you looking for more books on? We don't have many books on the people as individuals, but we do have lots of overall history books on, cities and things along that lines, and the nation.
I'm moving here from far away, and it's like if I could learn a little bit about the people and learning of, what it is happening in this place a couple times ago.
Also, you just want like general knowledge, like broad cultural knowledge, I guess.
Yes, maybe. Do you have travel book? Have V6?
Oh yeah. It kind of goes over bits and pieces of everything around.
And you, what are you enjoying?
Oh, me personally, I'm more into the fictional works than anything. They help pass the time.
A good story.
Yeah,
Always meaning in a good story.
I'm a reader of what's it called? It's a comic book called Captain Grizzly, very popular one.
Grizzly, like what he has powers, hands of bear.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, wow. But he's normal, man.
Normal man, but he can get the powers of a bear.
That could never happen in real life, right?
I mean,
I've heard stories.
well, I mean, with bioanimal gene therapy making its advancements, anything is possible. You've already got the hounds, and they're basically superheroes in their own rights.
What? Seeing how? Would this be something I would know already coming
No,
here from Aaron?
hounds are not known beyond unless you're a prisoner or you hang around lots of the upper class or important places in Visix and Gaspillage, hounds are relatively unknown.
No, it seems too much messing with their nature. To me. I know science is good for everybody.
No, I get you. It makes sense. But yeah, he just kind of hands you like a small book from behind the desk. This is just a broad summary book we give people that come to visit. If you want to just skim through it, it'll tell you, overall education, how we handle education here. It'll give you, important terms of people and groups you can learn about. Some of our more prominent and important laws and things like that. Yeah.
Eye it over, I think I've already. Well, I would have probably already beeline. You said I was here for a week or so already, right?
Yeah.
Before this, I would have already done some research at the main library on.
Well, I guess it
topics.
depends. Would you like to have been in the town for a week or in Gaspillage for a week? That's the important thing. If you've just been in Gaspillage for a week, the trip from the port to the city itself is about 5 to 6 days. So it really depends if you were either in the city or if you were in the nation for a week. It really depends on how much you might know.
I'd imagine I'd probably be here for a while in this city for a week.
Okay, then yeah.
Even just because this wouldn't be a main city that someone would arrive in. Wouldn't go to Gaspillage and then come straight to Visix, I don't think.
Maybe
Unless I'm coming.
This is the big city of Gaspillage.
Okay.
So if you travel, you'd be here first.
Would I have heard of the Honorsworth project?
That's why you came here in the first place, was because of this product you heard of. I'll put it in chat so you can.
Oops.
Quirk.
The reclamation project. Well, I'd like to flip through and read as much as I can of this introductory book to the town and
Okay.
We'll say I've arrived at Visik shortly, and been in Gaspillage for a short while.
Okay.
And I'd like to try and find before it's too late. Not spending too much time at the library,
Okay.
like a pharmacy or some kind of.
So in that
Either
case,
like
how many
there's,
hours
like, a
would you be willing to
shopping
spend
here.
in how many hours would you be willing to spend in the library to research to look over things?
I'd say like 2 hours.
Okay.
If
In
it's only
that
like
case,
three.
1, 2, 3. Like that. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm just gonna roll this to see which sections you get through. 5 and 6. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll also pick the section that I was gonna recommend. The section that you can look through. There's government, like overall. There's government knowledge. There's laws. There's important terms and phrases. There's security and law enforcement, education, sports, entertainment, famous art, and then religions and beliefs are everything you can look into from this section. So just pick 2 of
Okay.
those that you want to go through.
Are religions and beliefs separate?
No,
Or is that one thing?
they're all one thing.
I'll go into arts and religious, arts and the beliefs and religion.
Um, religion and beliefs in Gaspillage, from what this book kind of details, it is more based on. There's no centralized religion. However, it has there are recordings in this pamphlet that indicate that in more rural areas, there looks to have been a time where there was centralized buildings for like worship, for beliefs, and stuff like that. However, most people on the continent are spiritually or religiously connected with constellations and celestial bodies, and the main religions are constellaries, followers of the sisters, children of the Sky Mother, and then the Daughters Fellowship are the main big kind of beliefs and or religions, if you want to call them that. Constellaries kind of believe that stars align to show an individual what they need most at a moment in their life. Some of them are images, but others are more up to interpretation of what people see. Followers of the sisters, they believe that the sun and the moon are sisters, that the world can't survive if one or the other was gone, and that they kind of work in tandem. Children of the Sky Mother are kind of just overall followers of the moon. They believe the moon is like the shield that protects the planet, kind of thing, from comets, kind of captures them and destroys them. And the Daughter Fellowship believe in like the sun, that the star is that the sun is a daughter of the stars, and that it has been sent by kind of the stars to blanket the planet in warmth and kind of burn away doubts and things like that. And those are just there's more details than that, but those are just broad summaries of the many different belief systems. And you can.
What was the first one? The Sisters.
Huh?
What was the first one before the sisters?
Oh, constellaries.
Constellary.
And
what did it? They were just.
They believe that
constellations.
constellations and like stars align to show people what they need most. And some of them actually are like Turkey's like Big Dipper in our night sky. Some of them are like that, where everyone can see them, and some of them are just kind of more up to interpretation of what you believe you can see, kind of thing. But Visix itself, I actually have the ratio here from the book, from the last survey done on Visix. It is roughly 60% Children of the Sky Mother and roughly 40% Constellary in Visix. From the last surveys done. And then looking into art, real fast. There it is. Famous. There are. The most famous piece of art in the city that is kind of broadly covered in this is a painting, an oil painting called "The Cracking of Bloomfast" by an artist that has the signature of OL. And there is like a photograph of the painting itself in this book. It says that the painting is, without giving too much detail, it says the painting was captured as the tragedy of Bloomfast's cracking was occurring. The painting was made as the tragedy was ongoing.
You said signed by OL?
Yeah. That's the artist's
Okay.
signature at the very least. And that's one of the most that is the most popular art piece currently in Visix or in Gaspillage.
Mm.
And that's what you can get through in the 2 hours of time you spend here before.
And you said it might lean towards the crack. The moon was cracking during
No,
what period?
This is capturing the cracking of Bloomfast, is what the book says.
Oh, okay,
You're not sure what that means though, because you're not from here.
okay. Okay. And is the percentages you were talking about just in physics?
Yeah, that's just for Visix as a whole.
Okay.
I'm looking over.
And what was that again? Sisters 40.
No, Children of Thy
Got-
Mother is 60, and then 40% is Constellary. And this is just a rough estimate.
All right.
All right.
Well, yeah. And after that, yeah, I'd make my way towards some kind of pharmacy or some shopping district where I can get some supplies, pharmacy and or tools.
We're gonna go back to Drew. Drew, you find a carpentry shop, kind of open right now. It looks like a workshop that is currently. You hear the sound of tools, like saws and hammers in use.
Sorry. Yeah, I want to go in.
You enter.
Oh, sure, I already am in.
You hear the of like powered screwdrivers and drills and everything like that.
I just walk to the front desk. I'm like, excuse me, would you happen to be able to point me in the direction of your boss?
You're looking at him.
Oh, then, mister, you're looking at the also famous Drew Maplewood, and I'm here to grant you with my excellent carpentry services for the low fee of 10 cards an hour.
Well, Mr. Maplewood, you're looking at the oh-so-famous Emil of Emil's Woodworking. Sure, 10 cards an hour. He gave you some gloves and some eye protection. We have a big shipment of, this looks to be, you're going to be joining Team 3. They're working on benches for, looks to be a new schoolhouse. Yep.
Fine by me. I'll be taking my break now.
No, you're not. You're on the clock now. Oh, so famous Drew Maplewood. And
You say so.
he pushes
And
you
just head to the
along.
back room.
What are you doing?
Does he give me any tools?
He did not give you tools. He gave you gloves and goggles.
Fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna go to the back. Well, I'm gonna go with my group and start working on the benches.
Okay.
Clock in first. Clock in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Clock in first. Unless you're doing anything, if you're doing anything fancy to show off, you can make a roll. Otherwise, you can just do average work and you'll get paid.
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely like fucking talking about. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Talking my stuff though, letting it be know that I am the Maplewood.
Oh, you're showing off.
So, of course.
Roll me dexterity or strength, your choice.
Oh, okay. What do I have? What's better? What is better for me, dex or strength? Dexterity. Oh.
81. Ooh. I'll say
I'm
with
saying.
that. How long? I mean, let's see. If you got here about 3 p.m., they'd be closing around 8, so 5 hours of work. I say you get a bit of extra pay from that. You get paid for 6
Yeah.
hours of work for doing 5 hours. You get 60 cards by the end of it, showing off.
Oh yeah.
More than enough to cover your stay in that hotel now.
I'm not. I didn't pay for it. I'm not doing that.
I'm just
I was
saying.
about to ask, do I think at this point Alexis is free? Like, can I give him a call once I
Alexi,
get
he
off my
might
shift?
be. It's been 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and give him a call
So
now that I'm
yeah,
off.
end
my
your
shift.
shift's about 8 p.m. We're gonna come back to that second. Just looking to see if everyone else is done. Lucian, you heading anywhere else? Or you heading back home after that?
Uh, what's around me at the current time?
After leaving that shop, you are kind of just near. I mean, not too much actually. You're kind of near like a lot of other kind of like family-oriented shops, anything along that likes. So like more coffee shops, more like family diners and cafes, things like that.
What time is it right now?
Is a roughly at this point when you left, it'd be about 4 p.m. when you left that place that you left.
I'll head to a diner.
Okay. I won't make you, unless of course you want to spend time, RPing your food you're eating and stuff like that. But you don't got it unless you want to.
I ain't trying to ASMR some food noises.
Give me That's good shit, good man. In that case, let me just give you an overall roll to see how good this diner food is real quick. Ooh. Oh no.
That's not a good ooh.
It's average.
It's like eating sardines.
It's average. It's average at best. It's not the
Pretty
best.
much.
It's like going to like an IHOP. It's average.
Eating sardines and graham crackers.
It's not the best food, but it's not bad food, but it's not the best food. It works. It's food. And it only costs you like 3 cards.
Nope, it cost me 2 cards.
You complain to the owner.
Yeah.
Just roll general charisma, please. Just roll charisma.
Nasty ass food. Just 3 cards.
Cost you 3 cards.
It actually charges you an extra card just because of how disrespectful you were.
Can I manhandle him?
You manhandle him for a card?
Hey man, the food was nasty.
It was average. It was
Don't make me
average.
pay extra.
It's a 51. It was just borderline average.
Bad is terrible, average is eh, and then good is okay. So you feel me? Shit. You know what? I'll just pay the. How much is it?
3 cards.
3 cards.
It's pretty low.
I'll give you 2 cards and a hug.
Most food is 5.
There you go.
He'll take your 2 cards and tell you how to come back.
Bet. I didn't want to come back anyway.
Where 2 now leaves you to head home.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my way back.
Okay. So I can get. There we go.
And as he steps out the door, ring a ding ding, bring a ding ding, nigga, it's me.
Not yet. We're gonna do this again. I should make sure I get everyone back home first. Jaleel's at stopping at a quick shop to buy some stuff. What are you buying, Jaleel? Or Yaleel, sorry.
I was looking to get some sniffings. Oh wait, that's illegal.
Huh?
Some sniffing powder.
I was looking for some meal syrups.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh? I was looking to buy some sniffings. Hobo sleeping.
Sniffing stick.
If you're buying meal syrup, remember 1 pack of meal syrup is enough food for, I believe, a month.
Okay.
So you're buying 1 thing of meal syrup?
Yeah.
24 cards.
Alrighty.
And what flavor do you want? It comes in all kinds of flavors. If you put in an order ahead of time, you can even get an order that was made to order, or a flavor made to order, actually, if you put an order ahead of time and wait for it.
I get
beans and cheese.
like flavor sadness.
Jesus.
That's not a flavor. It's like a food flavor. You can get like cheeseburger or like.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
I want
they're nutrient dense syrups.
maple.
All right, you get a tube of maple like syrup. Yeah, add a meal syrup and just make sure you know it's maple.
36.
And you have an inn. I'm guessing you're already thinking of a hotel or an inn, right, Yalil?
I was just gonna sleep on the street.
In the park? You're gonna sleep in the park? By the way, these green,
Is there
these green parts are
a park?
These green parts are all
Can I
parks.
climb a... Oh yeah, perfect. I'm gonna climb a tree in the park.
Okay.
And try and be... I'm gonna find the bushiest... What kind of trees they got?
In this place, they're like oaks.
Okay. So, kind of leafy.
Yeah, pretty leafy.
But, you can kind of see through them.
It's also good shape in the rain. It is still pouring down right now, so it is good shape for rain also.
Okay. I'm gonna climb like 3/5 the way up the tree. And, find a way to, I'm gonna take off the cloak that I have on, 2 strings on either end, tie them to the tree, to 2 branches, not completely horizontal, at a slight angle, such that my feet can rest in the pocket of the bottom of this hammock.
Okay, I got you. Just kind of settled in there. Someone like walks by and goes, "You okay, buddy? You alright?
Oh shit!
You okay?"
I'm trying to get a view of this. I'm trying to get a view of the stars.
Oh, okay, have a nice night. And he keeps walking. Slows down the rain too long. It's gonna pick up and pace ahead later tonight.
Don't worry. Thank you for your concern.
Yep. And he keeps walking. And I guess if you are heading to bed for the evening, now you can.
As he mentions that.
Oh.
After he mentions that, I want to fashion another canopy of another garment.
Okay.
Above this hammock.
That's fine.
Okay.
In that case, now you can make your phone call, Drew. Who are you calling? Drew? Drew? He's dead.
Drew dead.
Dead as hell. What the fuck? It's like 5 minutes.
Got him, man.
It was like 5 minutes.
Got him.
Drew. What the fuck happened to him? What the fuck happened to him? I hope he died that
Drew
quick.
Died.
In that case, well, I guess I gotta ask you, how do you intend on receiving the phone call in the next however long if you're in a tree? Just so I can get the idea of how you're gonna do it later on, so I can finagle.
You said me?
Yeah. How do you intend to how do you intend to receive the phone call?
I'm gonna make my way to a telephone box. Would there be any in the library? I'd probably spend most of my time in the library, so I'll probably go to the library.
You gave the number to the library?
Make a call. Huh?
No, I guess I'm assuming that you probably gave him a number you gave him the number of the library and gave him like a time that you'll usually be there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's to make
But
sure.
the big dog library.
Oh, okay.
Not no little library.
What's wrong with little libraries? What's the quality ones, the quaint ones?
They ain't got the knowledge.
That's true. Drew!
Knowledge.
Drew!
Drew, wake your ass. Oh, wait. Oh, damn.
Drew.
Drew!
Put tutors, wake up. Homie dead.
What the fuck? It's been 5 minutes. What happened? I had you little climb a tree and that was all that happened. Where did he go that quickly?
Maybe he went to take a leak.
Maybe. Alright, well, Lucy, you get
gotta
back
go
home.
drop a deuce.
Oh,
wait, there he is. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. I heard something.
Well, Lucian, you get back home. We'll go with you then. You get back home, Lucian. It's about 8 p.m. now. There's like a 2-hour bus ride or a cart ride to get here.
So right. I'm assuming I have like a little workbench.
Sorry, not 2 hours. You probably do, yeah. In your home, most likely.
Can I like rummage through the tools and see like the integrity of all of them?
They have some wear and tear. They definitely been used, but they're not like They're not as destroyed as the ones you have in that box, but they've had some use.
I was talking about the toolbox.
Oh,
the tools inside the toolbox.
Those things are. If you were to try and like do anything with any of them, there's a chance they might just break from the overall decoration of what happened. Like some of them have water damage, some of them are just rusted beyond. Like the original metal is even visible anymore behind all the rust. Some of them are chipped and bent.
Is it possible to repair a few of them?
They can all be repaired if you work well enough.
Man, we ball. Let's do this.
So I will say, the first thing I'll to your inventory. I'm gonna put everything in your inventory.
There he is.
I'm back. I'm sorry. A resident was choking.
What?
What?
I fucking hate this job. I want to quit already. Yes.
Most of them are common tools, other than like
on a protein bar covered in peanut butter.
Oh hell no! What? Other than a wrench, hammer, and screwdriver, what else are common tools you might find in a toolbox, Chris?
What do you say? Wrench, hammer, what?
A screwdriver. What else would be common in there? You think?
Pliers, a box cutter, flashlight, face mask, glasses, a helmet, a belt, a vest, some shoes.
What in a toolbox?
Hey,
man, I got a big ass toolbox. So I got a vest in my
You said a vest. He said a hammer. He said a helmet.
I heard something.
Those are all the items that are in your toolbox. You have the toolbox, you have the hammer, shear, wrench, pliers, and box cutter in there.
That's
so
fair.
it'll be one check to repair all of those. Each roll needs to be a 70, or each roll needs to be a. Basically, if you get a 49 or below, it'll break. If you get a 70 or above, it'll be repaired. Anything between a 49 and a 70 is just normal. Nothing happens to it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to write all that down, but.
Well, that's fine.
For now.
I'll tell you.
So, do I just roll 100?
Yeah, just roll D100. Roll it 1, 2, 3. Roll it 5 times.
Dang, that's broken.
Oh my god!
This
Oh my god!
It was actually a
Dog! There ain't no.
Why does it
Yeah,
just
all my shit's broken.
Ain't no way.
She fooled me. I paid 3 cars for some
There
shit.
ain't no fucking way.
That is rough.
It was a 50% chance.
That was actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very impressive. You had a 51% chance for either to be the same or better. You got blown.
That's not true. Actually, you had a 1% chance of every number.
I guess. Wait a minute.
Well, at least I got the toolbox.
you want to try and refurbish the toolbox?
Nah, I ain't risking it.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's been a long. It's been a
the
long day.
toolbox-
Yeah, you get back. It's been a long day. You sit down at the desk.
Oh god.
Being working. As you do, you notice like bits and pieces of these tools that aren't even salvageable. You try and like take like the handle from the hammer, but it's like so waterlogged and damaged, it just kind of splinters apart. It kind of gets removed, like breaking apart like burnt bread and toast. Screwdriver's bent to the point where like nothing you do can unbend it. Almost like, and when you try to, kind of almost begins to start snapping from just how it's stuck. The tools are fucked. Like they could have been repaired if you had like maybe a better setup possibly, or maybe they just wasn't the day to repair shit like this. But at the moment, these tools they cannot be utilized. They are.
How durable is the toolbox?
I mean, if you hit
upside
someone with it,
the
it'll
head.
probably break, but it can hold tools fine still.
No way.
It can still hold tools.
No, as I like grab the last tool and I try to fix it and it just shatters. I'm just gonna slam the desk. This is fucking useless. And then grab the toolbox and beam it across the room.
Oh, well, in that case, it does break. The kind of hit the hinges on the back, clink, snap as it hits the wall. And at that point, you get a phone call from Drew. At that point, you get your phone going.
Who the fuck is calling me
Hello there, brother. I'm sorry to bother you
Hello.
Tom. Hello.
Just hang up on him and then go to sleep.
You can dial tone Drew.
I'm just Alexis. It is. Dial his ass up. He better have a mansion for me to stay in.
Call Lexi. It rings for a few seconds to hear. Hello?
Hello there, brother.
Drew. Hello, Drew.
I'm awfully sorry to bother you at this time, but I was wondering if you possibly had somewhere I could crash for the night.
Oh! I mean, I know a place, but I'm out of town right now.
Nigga, you were just here.
That wasn't Drew's voice! Yo!
Man switched up
You're
on
from Baltimore. You're from Baltimore, bro.
Gotta put the white man on for him.
Do you have a spare key I could borrow? I'm really trying to avoid spending any cards today.
I'd recommend that. Have you called Lucian?
I attempted to, but we might have.
I'll
lost
give you his
connection.
address. Hold on.
Six gonna kill me. Oh god.
I only had one key for my place. I did not know you'd not have a place to stay. Is Yalil not staying at the place?
I haven't spoken to him today.
Okay, then yeah, head to Lucian's and try and find out where Yalil is staying later on.
Yeah.
And he relays you Lucian's address and then hangs up. Sounds like he's definitely on the road. You can definitely sound like he's driving right now. Definitely on the road somewhere.
Got you. When I say I pull up to Lucian's, I mean pull up full skirt right outside the door and everything.
Lucian, well, it's a nice townhouse in the Northeast District.
I want to pull up.
I can describe it now. The Northeast District of Visix. I can describe it like you were there. It is not an officially named district, but it does count on maps as a jurisdiction zone. It is a fiercely independent kind of district. People don't like to have labels from the city. Many of the homes, parks, and communities here are done by the people that live here for the most part. They don't really do lots of. They don't really enjoy lots of large government projects or businesses. And there are a bunch of new construction or condemned ones that have to be really improved or kind of touched in the place. This is like the people side of town. Everything here is done by the people. They don't take much government handouts. It's a very independent side of town. As you kind of arrive at Lucian's house, lights are already off. Lucian, I'm guessing you're already in bed at this point because this is like another 4 hours after you already got home. If Drew called you at 8, okay, if Drew called you at 8, this is about midnight.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm at a guilt trip.
And you hear a do 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 on your door, Lucian.
I'll roll over. And
That's me
go back
spamming
to
the
sleep.
doorbell. That was me spamming the doorbell. I hit that bit 4 times. Not back to back, but enough to where the full
Oh,
tune
you hear the ding dong, ding dong. you got that going on 4 times.
Do I own a gun? Is that possible?
I will say from your past work, you have a slug thrower with one shot in it right now.
All right, I'm going Nanami mode from JJK. Let me pull out my hammer and nails.
Yeah, you have the normal one. That would be considered the. Let me see items real quick. Yeah, a Model 2. You have a Model 2 pocket slugger. It's got 1 shot in it.
Bet. I'm gonna grab that and walk. I would assume downstairs.
Yeah, you walk down to the stairs to your door. There's a little peephole there you have.
I'm yeah, I checked the peephole.
You see Drew.
Jeez.
I'm just standing super close to it, so it's just a fish-eyed view of my face.
How tall are we compared?
That's a good question. How I can check your sheet if you want me to. Let me check. Group 1.
I think I'm 6 something. So.
Lucian, you're 6 foot. Drew is 6'2". Drew's a bit taller than you are.
No. Okay. Anyways, I cracked the door. Who is it?
It's Drew. Drew Maplewood.
Drew.
From the bar.
Drew. Ah, what can I do you for?
I seem to have misplaced my ID for the night. Would you mind if I crash with you?
And then I slammed the door upstairs and walked right back upstairs.
As a carpenter, I instantly take the hinges off the singer's door.
What? If you would
As
like
I
to,
hear him do that,
you,
I will blast a slug through the door.
are you actually trying to take the hinges off the door, Drew?
Yes. So slam the door in my face. I'm taking the hinges off.
This
Oh
guy.
my god. You begin to hear the sounds of woodworking and carpentry being done at your door as you're walking upstairs, Lucian. Kind of the thing, ping, 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 the hammer being hit on something.
And Drew, I'm warning you, do not do this.
Wait, I just want to bed for the night, please.
You're taking apart my door. I should let you sleep in the street.
Can I at least sleep on the door?
What the? I reluctantly walked down the stairs, opened the door, and let him in.
As he opens it, it slightly tilts, so I'm like, my apologies, and put the one screw back in.
Died.
No.
You fix the door. As you open it, he fixes the door. The tilt goes away, almost back to normal.
What happened to my door?
He fixed it.
Everything was cutting out.
Oh,
Okay.
When he opened it at first, it was at an angle from him taking the screw out, but as you let him in, he fixed it for you.
Again, my deepest
You can
apologies.
crash on my couch.
Just again, my deepest apologies for the intrusion. And I go and sleep on the couch.
Just still.
He's
stop
watching.
talking. It's midnight. I want my sleep.
Hey, I'm already sleeping on the couch. You look over and I'm bundled up. I'm talking like burrito style on the couch right now.
Get the shoes kicked off on the floor and everything.
Socks like laying on the coffee table. Undies off. It's super disrespectful.
Can Drew understand Romanian?
It's the same language but different. It's like people that speak from
Like different dialect?
Yeah, different dialects of the same language. So it'd be kind of like trying to understand someone from Baltimore, pretty much like slang. So there's some slang in there that he wouldn't get.
I'm gonna like cuss. I'm just gonna like casually cuss while I'm walking up the stairs, but like in full Romanian, like different dialect than he's used to, like full blown cussing.
And the fact that I hear him talking under his breath, I just me out loud, like as loud as possible.
In that case, I'm gonna shoot right near his head.
You hear the loudest bang as a shot slammed into the wall behind your head, Drew.
Do not disrespect me in my own house.
Was that a misfire? My apologies. Just go to sleep.
You pop the slug out, Lucian. It's a heavy slug. These are like, well, they're like shotgun slugs. It's a pretty big bullet. Well, no, they're bigger than that. They're like flare gun sized capsules.
Damn. Okay.
So that thing follows the heft to come ping 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 across the ground. So you empty it, pick it up, and put it away.
What the fucking night. And I go back upstairs.
You all go to sleep. For those of you that wish to do any work, you're of course welcome to, as it'll be roughly 18 days before Alexi calls you all again.
Yeah, I want to get in at least a good
So-
80 hours.
80
You
hours?
said 8. weeks, that's like 2 weeks. So yeah, like 2 full 40-hour weeks.
Because you're over 80 hours.
No flexing or anything. So getting paid for my actual time. 60. I want to be a tourist.
60 hours. Okay. Well, that's easy. Yeah, it's 60 hours times 10 cards an hour. That's what you get for 18 days of work. Is that right?
Oh,
And I add that to my previous 85, and I'll be fine. Yeah.
That should be right. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're a labor worker. Labor workers make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards though. I might need to fix how much you got paid there. Honestly.
Card spread. Card spread.
I might need to hang on. I think we're gonna cut that in half. 300.
Oh, let me walk into.
That's a lot of. I'm not sure how much. That's a lot of money I just gave you.
With the card spread.
That's I just how much money I gave you. That's a lot because I will tell you right now, how payment happens in this place. I mean, yeah, usually about a month worth of money for like labor workers is like 175.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Let me walk in the door with a card spread on my arm.
You broke. Yeah, paycheck.
You're also a labor worker, Lucian. So you do get. Will usually be 175, but I'll say this is a busy month. I'll say due to this being a busy month as well, we'll increase everyone's pay a bit. So you also get about 300. You also get 300 cards as well, Lucian. Because the Founders Harvest is coming up, and you do work in a factory, and Founders Harvest is coming up. So there's a lot more orders in, a lot more overtime being done by a lot of you.
Is there a gun store nearby? Jeez.
There are plenty of them around.
Yeah, can I like spend a couple of those hours at the gun shop and restock my ammo?
Okay, in that case, mark we're up to 200. So add 200. Are you doing any work while you're in town, Yalil?
Maybe.
You don't have to if you don't want to work. Obviously, you don't have to.
My boy's a scholar.
I guess I would try and find work on that project.
Ah, that is tough one. Roll me general charisma, please, or intelligence, your choice. In terms of gun stores, they're more like public armories, where they are protected by public security officials, stuff like that, more than anything. Yeah, public safety operators are the ones that they are protected. They're like armories. You can go in there and buy things, but they aren't like normal shops. They are like government protected buildings that have weapons in them.
Do I have any connections because of said
I would
background?
say you would have like a bit of leeway. They only do is thorough of a background check on you and all that stuff because they know who you are, but you'll get a bit of leeway. But you'll still have all the same features, getting checked because there's no recent crimes in your name, all that stuff. And if the person happens to know you, maybe they'll give you a discount. That being said, roll me a D100, please, Lucy, to see if you do know anyone in this place.
Oh God, I don't want to.
Damn.
Jesus, man, fuck. I'm buying my own dice. I'm not
Damn.
AI generated bullshit.
Yeah, I generated.
All of it's below 50.
That's insane to me. That's.
Are we sure you're rolling a D100, not like a D50?
Yeah, that's T100.
Damn.
Watch this.
Yeah,
Watch.
1% chance at each side.
Wow. Look at that. So when I don't roll for something, it's high.
I was gonna say you definitely just wasted your one good roll. Your next roll is gonna be like a 2.
Pretty much. It is what it is now.
There we go. Okay. You spend some time at the gun store. I guess it wouldn't be that much money. It'd be a 1 day off of work, which would be like 60 cards. So I'd say you're actually sorry. I did the math wrong again. You'd be at like 240 cards. You miss a day of work to go to this kind of armory. At this armory, particularly, you don't know anyone that works there. However, standard slugs are only 30 cards.
For how many slugs?
Like a box.
They're pretty big.
That's what I would think.
It'd be like they're pretty big. So it'd be like 10.
10 for 30?
Yeah.
Inflation is real.
Let me get 2 of those.
So you're getting 40. Or sorry, 40. You're getting 20.
Yeah.
So mark off 60 then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. With 2 is your will pull. That's 6. That's exactly 70. You do find some connection to the requested project to get you a job, Yalil. And you would not a huge job. This job's more like handling paperwork for some of the shipments that are being done. But it's like a cataloging job. Your job is like catalog nothing like specific, but it's like this many artifacts from this dig team on this day were brought in, like that kind of stuff. It doesn't tell you what kind of artifacts were brought in, but that kind of just like the overall broad stuff.
Yeah, I mean, any eyes or anything is like probably the main focus.
Yeah,
but it would be nice.
They're bringing in roughly we'll say from this dig alone that you're kind of being put on right now, at least from this group. You're not sure what you're not sure where these are, what dig site they're coming from, but this you would be told I guess you would be kind of told the site you can put in charge of is one of the. It's not the one you were looking forward to, the one that they just kind of opened up. That one seems to be more off the books, not off the books, more handled at higher levels, like that kind of cataloging. You're kind of handling the smaller ones, it's like a small dig site somewhere near Patrita as a whole, the capital city of Eremos. And they're bringing in 35 artifacts from around that area.
Okay.
But for working on that, you do get, where was it? There it is. You would get 150.
Nah.
There you go. But I guess also important thing. Are you still hanging out at Lucian's place after 18 days?
If you didn't kick me out,
Better not.
Oh shit!
Did you kick him out, Lucian?
Yeah. You see how disrespectful his tall ass was?
I'll pay you 3 cards a night.
3 cards?
Oh yeah.
What was it? 18 nights?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Mark out 54 cards, Drew, and 54 cards, Lucian.
It's still for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
The last one was.
If I paid 3 cards a night compared to 5 cards a night.
Well, the last one was
Yeah,
was I think it was something 3 cards for 5 nights.
Yeah.
That was the last one. That was
it was 5 cards for 3 nights.
Oh, that's what it was.
And so 3 times 6 equals 18? Which I mean 5 times 6 would have been 30 cards? No. Yeah. I don't know.
Either way, Drew just either way, Drew, you are staying at Lucian's place. And 2.5 weeks do pass. About this time, you would be in that library, Yalil, waiting for the phone call. Same time as every day. But actually, I forgot. Before that, we're gonna end. So we're gonna end in the next maybe 15 minutes at most. We'll be ending soon. 12 days into of the 18 days is Founder's Harvest, actually, Drew. So 6 days before the phone call is Founder's Harvest.
Nice.
If you would like to go, I can just...
Yeah,
I will explain to you what Founder's Harvest is. Where is it? Founder's Harvest. There it is. It is celebrating the day the first Gassians founded their first city. It is a parade that is held in the streets. Has platforms that kind of platforms and floats showcasing Gassian history that are pushed to the streets. There's food from past and present generations that is provided almost everywhere.
You said what? Almost everywhere?
food from past and present generations of Gassian people.
Mm.
I just want to look around, see if I see anything that intrigues me.
I'd say I'm gonna check. Make sure I get this right.
You still look on?
I'm checking right now. I'm checking. 1 second here.
So I know I got to roll. Just what am I doing?
No, nothing like that. I guess the most intriguing thing would be like some of the, like the shows that are being done. Founders.
Anything like has to do with the history of the founding of this nation?
Second here, Founders Harvest. Yeah, they've got like live music, activities. Around this area, it's like a small gazebo.
What's going on in the gazebo?
Drinks, live music, just have people hanging out. And
But
they
no,
are.
no shows on like the history of what or the founding of Essex.
Oh, they're that would be somewhere else. This is just overall. They do have like some like historical recreations of not historical like showcasing of like throughout time of how it was founded.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Here we go. Let's find that real quick. Let me find that one moment here. To summarize the founding of Essex, there it is. Yeah, here it is. Summarize the founding of Essex. It was founded by two people, Giselle and Zachariah. Says that Essex was named after an old friend they had, whose name was Vince Essex, and the old name of the settlement was originally here. I'll put it in chat. The original name of Essex was this after their friend. That was their friend's name. He died during the founding of during the journey and founding of the government. And so Giselle and Zachariah, in honor of their friend, named the city Visix, or Vice Essex, which soon became Visix to shorten it.
Okay. Lastly, just from watching this, do I know the kind of government that they have here?
It is a back then there was no kind of like idea for the government. It was just kind of whoever led. It was basically just leaders. Now it is a geniocracy based on people who are most intelligent in the nation are the leaders.
Thank you. That's all.
Yeah, that is the most of showing is lots of fun foods and drinks and showcases and live music from different practices around gaspillage and Visix and all that stuff.
Oh, just to make it clear, I did extend my invitation to. I'm gonna learn the names. Can we type in Lucian? There we go. I see the names are in the chat. I did indeed extend the invitation to Lucian to come to this fair with me.
Sure, I don't know.
And then you're there also, Lucian. It is a day of drinks and a huge citywide parade almost. It is a truly wonderful thing going on.
Is there any action that's going on?
It is well patrolled by public safety.
No, not that type of action. I'm talking action.
I mean,
Okay.
probably.
I'm gonna give me mine. Okay.
Oh, God. Roll me charisma.
I'm
see if
gonna
you-
get some.
Roll me charisma, see if you get you yours.
Oh damn.
Go put my cards to use.
See what had happened was
Nah, you that charisma roll. But also, on this day,
Can I roll intelligence? They like smart.
sure,
guys,
that
right?
works too. Intelligence or charisma, that works too. But yeah, on this day also, most drinks are at a discount or are free depending where you go.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
I'm coming back blasted. That has to be known right now. Whenever I return,
yeah,
I am
You get some. You get some, Lucian.
you already know.
finally. That's his one good roll, of course.
Hey man, priorities. That's what.
But as you both return to your place, Lucian, you get back. However, you get back. Either hammered or not. Drew is shit faced.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm alright.
Depends if you want to be all right. If you didn't drink a lot, you're fine. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't drink a lot.
Yeah, you're fine then.
He made sure she drank enough. It's like, no.
Hey yo.
This guy, you already know. I
Hey
like
yo.
like the way you think. Like the way you think, Drew. I like it.
Lower my rent.
You're funny.
Damn.
I'm
Yeah, Drew's
gonna-
already back at your place,
gonna
like,
pick up. Oh, okay, so
Ha-
Drew's already there.
like on the stairs. Shit
The
face.
fuck?
He's it's like staircase. It's like it's like main floor, staircase, and then door. He's like half at the staircase to the main floor where like the couch and the bear is.
I'm gonna grab him by the leg and drag him back downstairs,
Yeah.
and then put him in the living room on the floor
Okay.
and leave him there.
As long as I'm in the house, I'm fine with that one.
Cause I ain't trying to have you throw up on my seats. My
No,
couch.
understandable.
Nah.
Especially if you brought your lady friend home. Just leave me passed out downstairs.
Yeah.
Anyways, now 18 days have fully passed. Here, I'll put the date in so you can keep track of this. The date, as I put it in chat, is at the same time. This should be correct. 18 days have passed since the last one. Make sure I put this in here right. Yep, that's about right. 13-7-452 or Rolling Sands, the 83 700th rotation. That is the current day. As you, well, Lucian, you get the call. And you can put it on speakerphone, of course, so that Drew can hear as well. And Yalil, you get the call from the library.
So
As
it's
you get
not
the,
a landline.
well, it is a landline.
How the hell you gonna put it on speaker?
That's my world. I said what I want. It's on speaker. You push a little button. There's like you push a little button and it projects through like one of those like old stereo speakers. Yeah. And you hear from your side, Lucian, the line clicks once. There's the brief static before the line clicks a second time, as you can tell multiple calls are being conjoined into one thing. The sounds of crashing waves and creaking wood are the first thing you hear. Then the lightning whistle of lights come through, yelling loudly, as all parties. You're basically in a conference call. Galil, you've been connected to Lucian and Drew, who were called by Alexi. Big news, kind of bad to be honest, but still news nonetheless. Also, this is a group phone call, so I can update you all at the same time. I took some time to travel to the docks where some of the people involved in locating the artifacts were said to have landed, trying to gather more information on where the artifacts came from and anything else they'd willing to share. However, it seems as though disaster struck the historical community. The artifact was stolen by someone during transit to the gallery. And the PSOs that are here think this thief might make another move on the other artifact at the show. So, our plans of getting into that show might be out of the question. I hear they're locking the gallery down and only the really important people are being allowed in. And you hear there's a brief bit of pause as he speaks unintelligibly to someone nearby. And then he comes back. I have to go. They're kicking people off the docks. I'll be back in town in a couple of weeks. Try not to get into any trouble while I'm gone. But if you are feeling inclined to do me a favor, I would very much like... I'd very much not like all of the most important discoveries around the world to be stolen. So, take it as you will, and act on it as you will. But if you get in trouble, I play no part. However, the gallery show is in 3 days, or 3 weeks. So if you feel inclined to scope the scene and check things out and maybe stop a thief, but if you do, I didn't tell you to do it. Okay, bye. And the phone line clicks and Alexi's gone. But the rest of you guys are still on the call together as he hangs up.
What the hell was that?
It seems there's options on the table.
All I'm saying is, he didn't mention any money. However, I'm pretty sure the thief is wealthy.
Wait, do we know what that shop we all met up at was called?
I'd say Yalil might remember it if you want to troll intelligence Yalil, see if you can recall it. Because I mean, you're a local around here, you know, Lucy. You've seen plenty of coffee shops. Drew is from Biscuits as well, or from Gaspige as well, so he didn't remember every shop in Gaspige. But seeing as Yalil is like out of town, likes to like go to unique spots. Roll me intelligence Yalil, see if you can recall the name of it.
Well, if we maybe speak privately in some place, it's good.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have a house.
You forgot about your house?
I'm just back. I surely didn't.
Has it been so long?
Shut up, Drew. It's been a rough morning. Why don't you come to my house and we can talk about this?
This is... Where are you?
You can give your address. You can just say you give your
1,
address.
2, 3.
You can just say you give.
Booty
You
hole
can just say you give your address. You can just say you give.
Article.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Might see you.
The
Alright. And as Jalil makes his way to Lucian's house, you're going to discuss if you're going to go to this gallery showcase to possibly prevent a thief, or just fuck about. We will end tonight's session there.
Nice.
Alright.
Very informational. Love it.